someone wants to start running, that is, wants to do marathon.
If somebody can walk, they can run. I mean, human beings are made for running, and there is no second thought about that or second opinion about that. So suppose somebody can walk comfortably, he can run comfortably, no issues on that. The only factor they should consider is they should start gradually. Like you might be with your comfortness, you will be able to run 5 kilometers or 10 kilometers at the go, but don't do that. You start gradually. I mean, if the first week you do, I mean, run for 1.5 kilometers, 1 kilometer max. The second week you increase it by, 10%. So that means, you start, from 1 kilometer, you increase it to 2 kilometers. Third week, you increase it to 3 kilometers. So continue that for another 2 to 3 weeks. Then you increase it. You don't worry about the speed, don't worry about the pace. All those things are numbers in the initial stage. What you need to do is from point A to point B. It can be 1 kilometer, it can be 2 kilometer, it can be 3 kilometer. You should run in comfortable rhythm. Once you stop after at point B, you should feel comfortable. You should not have any additional fatigue generated. So as long as you maintain that, you will be comfortably be able to increase your volume, increase your distance, increase your time, increase your speed. All this you'll be able to do it. It's question of time. You need patience. So for some it will happen within 1 month. For some it might take 3 months. You need to put in a perceived effort. Persistent effort is what is required. Don't lose heart. It will definitely come automatically. Put in effort. Gradually increase your space. Gradually increase your volume. You will be able to achieve things. It could be, first kilometer in 3 weeks. And it could be 10 kilometers in 3 months, and probably 42.2 kilometers in 6 months also. With a proper plan, with a put in sustained effort, focused effort, anyone can run a marathon. There is no doubt about that. What you need is, you need to train your mind. You need to set focus. You need to tell yourself that I'm going to achieve this. I'm going to run this. I'm going to complete this. That's your mindset, and start working in a small step. You will definitely achieve that.
Is there any gender-based difference?
No, there is no gender
I'm
difference in
asking
this.
Physiological factors.
Absolutely, there is no physical. There are, women who run, faster than men. Women at any stage they can run. They can start anytime. Even pregnant mothers, maybe the initial few months, they might, but they can still do run. They have to control the intensity. They cannot probably try to, have an intensive effort, but still they can run. There is nothing stops them. They can still do physical activity. A lot of things can be done. As I told you, one has to listen to their body. If I am comfortable, I'm fatigue free, I feel elated after running, then definitely your body is supporting. Your body is accepting that. Your body is adapted to that. Then you can do it. The fear need not be there. So what you need is focused exercise. Running a marathon requires training. You cannot eliminate training. So I would advise somebody want to do a marathon or a half marathon or a full marathon, they need to go through the specified training process. That 12 to 16 weeks of training is mandatory. Without that, you cannot expect good results. That's where the problem starts. Many people, they get injured, and then they stop running itself. Then they start complaining that running is injurious, running has affected my health condition, running has put my legs into problem, knees into problem, I had back problem. All these complaints come because they start doing something without a proper plan or a training. So my recommendation is start running. If you want to run a marathon, train properly and run.
So you have done marathon in many places, or only you ran around your home?
I have done marathons. I mean, I run almost about, to be precise, I mean, 23 marathons in the country at different places. Regularly take part in Hyderabad, Mumbai, Cochin, Pondicherry, Chennai, all these places. I mean, the events are conducted. I run at all these places, and I've taken part in 2 ultra marathons,
What
which
is
I mean
ultimate?
happens at Javadu Hill. That's a fully a trail marathon. Events help you to keep the motivation. I mean, say like at one point, I mean, you will feel monotonous doing the same run, same route, and all that. So these kind of events help you to set some goals, better your performance, and all that.
எனக்கு ஒரு ஷார்ட் Today somebody wants to go for running. Should the person has to take some food and run?
See, I mean, you definitely need energy to, I mean, start your run. You cannot run in a depleted state. So some basic energy, like in terms of coffee or banana, it's good to have before running. And during running, you need to keep your hydration. If you are running for an hour or 1.5 hours, you can run without water, but beyond that, definitely you need to replenish. Ideally, you need to replenish your salts, electrolytes, every 45 minutes or 1 hour. That depends on your training and your body condition. But you definitely need to take something while running at, I mean, intervals. So the interval might vary between individual to individual. For some, it could be half an hour, or for some, it could be 45 minutes. For some, it could be 1 hour. I typically take about every 45 minutes during a marathon. So I typically take a gel or the electrolytes. Typically, I take a gel, I mean, every 45 minutes during my marathon runs. And additionally, I take electrolytes also. Salt is one I take additionally to, I mean, prevent cramps.
How do you take care of your feet?
Nothing. I mean, you keep it on ice. Cold ice is very the best. I mean, healer. It prevents. So post run, you keep your, I mean, feet on your cold ice. That helps you to bring down your body heat. Post run, I mean, that's the best way to cool off. Group running helps. I mean, group helps you to motivate, keep the motivation level. So I run with my local group here in T Nagar. The Chennai Runners has multiple chapters across Chennai. So T Nagar is one chapter, and I run with that.
So you are
I
part of
keep
Chennai Runners?
Yeah, I'm part of Chennai Runners, and I keep running along with them. Chennai Runners is a running community, I would call. It's not a
Community, yes.
organizer. We won't call ourselves as a event organizer or anything. It's basically a community focused on fitness, helping people to get into fitness, get into a good lifestyle, maintain healthy lifestyle through running. I mean, we promote good lifestyle and healthy living. Sharing your knowledge is the most important thing you can. And once you share knowledge, once you share your the information, it helps people to start in a better way.